how we will try and stand the industry back up again. They're going to focus very much on what we call an incremental restart. So that's doing a width and breadth strategy across the country. So potentially maybe only 2 or 3 flights into Hamilton per day. But again, it's to try and get that reach across the whole network first before they can actually stand up and have a full schedule like we have seen out of Hamilton Airport, particularly over the last 3 to 4 years. Airline connectivity internationally is still continuing. So those are just a summary of some of the ones that are still flying. So look, Air New Zealand are still connecting into North America and Hong Kong, into Australia. Fiji Airlines are still flying into Fiji on a daily service. And Qatar has probably used the most to try and repatriate Northern Hemisphere travellers back to their homes through Qatar. And then also Korean Airlines are still operating a daily service as well. For future, again, Air New Zealand is saying they will be focusing very much on the domestic market first. They will traditionally be a domestic airline for the first 6 to 12 months, and domestic also includes Australia and the Pacific. American Airlines so far have been the only one we've met with who plan to return to New Zealand from October 2020. So they have put a stake in the ground to say when they will start flying into New Zealand again. Now, the reason why I just raise international airline connectivity is because it will take this country at least 2 to 5 years before we ever go back to the type of connectivity we've had as a country previously before lockdown. So again, it's going to be a very long burn for us as a country to regain the international visitor arrivals we've seen in the past. Air traffic control services up for review. The reason why I just put that in there is just to let everyone know there was no Waikato airports or airfields, but particularly Hamilton Airport isn't impacted. But for us in the Central North Island, Rotorua is one that is going to be impacted around potentially the closure of air traffic control tower services. That will mean potentially that we will be rediverting the domestic network through Tauranga and Hamilton. So unfortunately for Rotorua's loss, it could be our gain. And then lastly, we've still got the investigation underway around Whakaari White Island. So the WorkSafe investigation should be coming to a close shortly. There will be impacts on the tourism and suppliers around adventure tourism for this country. And also we will be upweighting Qualmark, which is our accreditation program, particularly around health and safety for the country. Thanks, Sam.